you had one lifetime opportunity to listen to the inspiring words of the Honorable Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh.
Coming to the point of education, I believe that I am fortunate enough to know and connect the people from all over the world because I have the fair decent connections on LinkedIn as well as on Twitter as well.
Waiting on the pavement, lips locked on the sidewalk skyline.
Today we have a special guest joining us from Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Aniket Upadhyay. Aniket is a co-founder of Synk In and also a student who is very interested in learning. So Aniket ji, thank you so much for accepting the invite and welcome to the Coffee Magazine podcast. Yes, yes. Aniket ji, you are a co-founder of a startup Synk In. Can you please tell us about the services you offer in Sync In and what are the resources does it have and what are your plans for the future? Where do you want to see it in the future? And I would wish that you share a little details about Sync In.
Yeah.
And
So actually, I started as in 2023 with a mission to connect the alumni, students, and companies together. Right now, we have the community of around 2K students of more than five different colleges. We are organizing the webinars and the podcast in our community right now, and we have the plan to connect the students with the company. Since in a tier 3 college, there is a major issue of connecting the students with the companies. So we are fixing it and we are trying to solve that problem for the students.
okay, more like you are offering job opportunity and internships for students.
Yeah. Just we are right now we are connecting the students with the opportunities, but in future we have the plan to provide the in-house internships in our platform.
Oh, okay, that's great. Okay,
Yeah.
so you are a graduate. You are doing your engineering, right?
Yeah.
You are doing computer science and designing. And what about the design? I understood the computer science part. What is the designing about?
So design basically involves the design part of the computer
So
architecture.
you are an engineer and you have your own academic books and everything to read. I have seen from your LinkedIn that you're very passionate about reading books. So is it about you mentioned about the academics or is it the novels?
I just want to learn about the academics also, but not that much. I read some of the self-help books which involves the atomic habits, psychology of money, and some of the renowned books. Because I believe that academic books is good. I am not denying the fact, but self-help books help me to grow, help me to know the facts of the some of the renowned personalities of the world. So I believe I am more into it for the self-help books.
Anyways, academic books everybody has to learn. There is no other way.
Yeah.
So, but talking about other books, it's going to really add value in the future for when we are starting a business or when we are going a career. So, what is if you are asked to say one book that is favorite to you, what would that be?
Actually, I am a diehard fan of the Elon Musk, so I would prefer everyone to read it, or his life journey and how he built his startups. He's currently running the six plus companies, so I believe he's the perfect example, which I admire the most. So I recommend everyone to read his book, his biography.
Wow, perfect. So, recently, you were a part of a biggest event in Madhya Pradesh. So this event mostly focused on the investors. It's mostly to get industry owners and business owners to invest in Madhya Pradesh. It's such a big event.
Yeah.
So there you must have definitely gathered a lot of insight. You might have met entrepreneurs, you might have met managing directors, and also you might have exchanged ideas with the group that you met. There, you had one lifetime opportunity to listen to the inspiring words of the Honorable Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shri Dr. Mohan Yadav ji.
Yeah.
So, what was it like? What was the whole experience of listening to such a visionary leader's speech, and what was so admiring about the entire event?
Yeah, so first of all, I feel very fortunate to go to that event. Since I am also the student, so I believe for the students going to such events, build your connections to the next level. Before that event, I don't have much idea about how the startup works and how the connections of this in the startup work. But after going to that event, I feel that I am lacking in many perspectives of my life and to the startup as well. So I improvise in that in my startup as well. After going to that event, I believe that it built my connection to the some to the next extent. I met some of the founders who are doing the 1 CR annual run rate. So that's very nice for me. And hearing the our speaker, our chief minister, Sri Mohan Yadav ji, was also a good experience. I believe going to such events helps the college students very well.
Okay. So you are currently working as a team lead in market metrics, if I am not wrong.
Yeah.
Yes. So what was your this role about? Because talking about team lead, it is not something to do with the software knowledge or coding knowledge. It is more than that. We need management skills to become a team lead and handle a small team. Let it be any team, even a one single person. It's not that easy. So what was your whole experience and what was your role in the company?
Actually, Market Metrics is my agency. I have started in the 2021 with the intention to serve the people with the marketing needs they have. Because I believe I live in the Gwalior, where there are many businessmen who don't have much idea about how the Instagram ads run, how the Facebook ads run. So I believe by doing this, I can help them out. There are many business owners who don't have their website, and I believe in India, there in future there might be possibility that every business owners involves which involves the small shopkeeper as well will need their own website. So I believe in some extent I can help them with our intent with our only purpose of market materials is just to make sure that every business owner, whether small or big, should have their website. So I am the team lead of that, and we done that to ads for the companies as well, which involve some of the big names as well. So yeah.
Okay. Well, that is really something going to help a lot of students in the future. It's not something very small. It is a vision of a perfect leader. That's what I would say,
Yeah.
and that was great. And so let us discuss about something a little personal. About you're born in Gwalior in
Yeah.
Madhya Pradesh, I know, and what is so special about Madhya Pradesh to you?
Yeah, actually, people call it the heart of the India, since Madhya Pradesh is the center of the country. So I believe it has a mixed heritage and mixed food culture. Uh, People from all over the India comes over here, and we have the different cuisines and different heritage. We came to know more about our country by visiting just only the Madhya Pradesh, because I believe it's a collection of the whole India we can see over the Madhya Pradesh. It's a rich heritage site after all. People visit Gwalior Fort as well. It's a rich heritage site. Satna and some of the renowned places of the Madhya Pradesh like Indore. It's our most cleanest city of the country. So yeah, that's
That is great. That is great
special.
because lot of sites to lot of heritage places to what see. About the food in the Madhya Pradesh and what is one food that you would suggest for our viewers to have when they come to Madhya Pradesh?
Yeah, Madhya Pradesh has different food varieties. If you visit the Indore, there is that is called the food hub also of the Madhya Pradesh. If you are visiting Indore, I would suggest everyone to eat the Indori poha and Indori some of the Indore sweets, which is also I don't remember the name right now because
That's
yeah,
fine. That's perfect.
but
Okay, that's
Indori,
something we all going to try one day.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what's your hobby? So what do you do in the free time? And apart from academics, do you have any hobbies like skiing, sports, playing games? Because when I was doing engineering, I remember that when I find free time, I used to play Age of Empires. I'm a big fan of Warcraft, and I used to sit in the video games. But what about you? So do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I have the hobbies of listening to music, and also apart from it, I feel that if I'm free for some time, could just go to the YouTube or to the Instagram, or I'm just eager to know about the startups, what the startups are doing,
Wow.
how they are raising the funds, because I am more into the startups.
Yes, yes.
Uh, Also saying it like that if I got the free time for one whole day, I would just spend it doing this stuff.
Okay, that's great. Wow. That's really going to relax everyone. So when I scrolled your LinkedIn pages, one thing I found very keenly is that you breathe coding. Everywhere is coding when I just went into your pages. So, what's so special about coding? Do you have any plans in the future to design an application or a platform where it's going to support the world of technology of the future students? Do you have any initiatives or ideas, or what is your view about coding on the
Yeah,
whole?
currently, frankly speaking, I don't have such plan to build some
Okay.
coding language or something. But yeah, I believe coding these days is more likely to knowing the code and just editing the code. From Because in the beginning it was we have to write the code from scratch. But these days, I believe due to AI, it's more of just knowing the code and how to edit the code, how
Yeah.
to make it better and better every single day. Because I believe writing that from scratch doesn't make any sense because AI can do it for you. So you just have to know the code and know how to edit it and make it optimized for the company to work.
No, the reason I asked this question is there may be some initiatives which you may come up and you may need support, or the students or viewers who's watching, they
Yeah,
may need some support and they would be able to find you to collaborate. So that's the reason I have raised this question. That's great. So when it comes to India, what do you think about the learning system? And how can we make it better? Do you have any suggestions about a specific learning methodology that our country should follow so that our students in our country can easily understand the concept and retain it for a long time?
yeah. Coming to the point of education, I believe that I am fortunate enough to know and connect the people from all over the world because I have the fair decent connections on LinkedIn as well as on Twitter as well. So I have the opportunity to talk to the different people of the world. So if I talk to people in the US and the UK, I came to know that India is good in education system until the 12th standard. We have the fair decent books and fair decent curriculum, but we should make them aware how the world is changing. They can start their own startup. They can build something for their own things which needs to be changed over there. And I believe in the school curriculum, we can involve the lessons of finance because I am in the third year and right now I don't have much knowledge about the finance. And I think my colleagues as well might be not having that advantage to learn the finance in the starting year itself. So if the students get the advantage of learning the finance in the school itself, they might be aware of it, how to make money and how to build it for their future.
Do you think learning finance is going to be easy in school, or we have to frame such a curriculum so that they really can understand the
Yeah,
basics of
we can
finance?
involve such lessons in school itself. So in the playing way, we can involve it after the fifth standard or something,
Okay.
where we can teach students how to learn the finance,
Okay.
and because after all, we are all learning for making the money. So
Yes,
because making
absolutely. I
yeah
I agree.
yeah so because learning the finance in school itself will let the people know how to how to make the money and how the money works. So I think
Yes,
that
yes.
would be very beneficial.
It is important to learn how to manage the money, where to invest, how to properly
Yeah,
understand the money flow and everything. That's perfectly said because that's a good idea that everybody in our country should adapt to. Maybe I think in the future it's going to change and a lot of things, a lot of rapid changes are happening
yeah,
altogether. So when it comes to just a minute.
yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah,
So when it comes to upskilling, say you are a core coder. So when it comes to learning a language, say for example a software language or any, do you suggest any websites or platforms that's going to help students? Can you list few of them where they can just gain the coding knowledge?
yeah. To particularly for gaining the coding knowledge, I believe there are many platforms that offer the coding knowledge just for free. Geeks for Geeks is one such platform which offer literally everything for the coding itself. You can start from scratch and you can be the pro coder in that field. And also one website which I feel is good, it is a foreign website, freecodecamp.org is the website. They teach everything in English, but that up to the from scratch to the pro level. So I think these two websites are particularly where students can learn for the free.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So, Aniket ji, you for the startup Sync In, if any student who's watching this wants to be a part of your startup, so what kind of skills do you expect that they should have, and do you offer any training or internships for them?
Yeah, right now we are not in need, but yeah, we have hired three people in the past for the internship role for building our website. And talking about what skills we need to the people, after working with some set of people, I just came to realize that it's about always about the right intent that should matter. Skills can be taught the people in the company, but I believe that having the right intent always works. Because if
Okay.
I'm running a company or I'm building something, it's just because of my intent, not because of my skills. Because intent always is the top thing I choose.
Okay. So learning as an intern is best, right? When it comes to when you're doing college, going and joining as an intern, and then working for. I used to tell the students that you work for a few years, and then you go for post graduation, and that would be really helpful for you because a lot of people jump straightly from graduation to post graduation without actually knowing, having the exposure of the environment of the office setup and the people and everything. So
Yeah,
that's what I used to suggest as well. Anyways, it was so wonderful having you here, Aniket ji. This is something really exceptional. It's going to really help students a lot. And thank you so much for your time. And one small request I want to make is
yeah,
you conduct podcast and you also conduct webinars. So I
yeah,
request you to please share the link where the students can register and be a part of the podcast and webinars. If you have a community, WhatsApp community, you can also share the link and
yeah,
which
sure.
they can just join straightly. And also, I will share your LinkedIn in the video description so that people can connect with you. It's wonderful having being in conversation with you, and we
Yeah,
will catch up every now and then. And my best wishes for your career, and we will get along with a lot of things. Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you for having me, and I wish all the best to the audience viewing it. And uh, I'm sure that for my words matter to them, and I can help them in any way. It's always welcome.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, and good
Yeah.
evening.